Hi Gemini, welcome to your September readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading, only take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own current life experiences. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, where you can find the current list of reading services I offer. Or if you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Geminis, I'll be channeling intuitive messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together with the cards as usual. So Gemini energy here for the month of September. I feel your energy kind of like frightened or afraid of something, scared. It almost feels like you're judging yourself for this, or like you're feeling silly at times about why you're so frightened or why you're so jumpy about things. It could be like something to do with your nervous system, like you're very sensitive right now. Or there's something about the month of September that it's making you, respond to situations in a way in which, again, your nervous system is being triggered, where, it's not regulated, where there's like a lack of proper regulation. And so like inviting you to regulate that, and or to check in with what might be really, really, really making you feel this way. Because I see you questioning yourself. Like rationally, you shouldn't be per se thinking or acting this way, but it's what your immediate instinct tells you to do, almost like self-preservation. So you could have like roots from before, from your past, traumatic past experiences that were left stored as well in your body, or just a sensitivity that, yes, it's irrational, but it's telling you something. But I do feel like for the majority of you Geminis, it's about like calm down. I'm almost speaking in the moon energy influence here, where your intuition again is mixed with a lot of anxiety, and so you can't really decipher what's real and what's an illusion. And you could feel like delusional during this time. Are you afraid to be seen that way or in that light? I see you hiding your fears, your projections, your paranoias. I see that it would be very helpful if you don't have like safe connections to share your anxieties, to write them down. There's something about writing your fears, writing whatever comes to you or whatever you feel, as crazy as it might seem. Put it to paper if you don't have like someone to exchange this, because I feel like it will soothe you more, but also like help you process and then make sense of something at the end of it. And I see like it's a temporary moment, like it's a temporary thing, it's not gonna last. It's a moment about September, and it could be highly connected with the energy of the eclipses we're having in other mutable signs, so Virgo, Pisces, which is like making a square to your Gemini placement. So it's almost like bringing in this shock wave, and because it's mutable energy, you can't quite discern it. I see like mostly there's something about peace, like you want to restore peace, or you want to feel peace with how things are, be okay with how things are unfolding. And it could also be that you want to make peace with a situation specific or a person, but you could feel like this person is not responding to you, or not, the situation is like not opening up, right, the way you would like it to invite this peace. And this could be what is also stressing you out or making you like anticipate scenarios about it. For some of you Geminis, you could be like in September having like some sort of period here where you might stay a lot in bed. This could be about being, you know, sick, unwell, or just feeling like resting more during this time than doing. I see some of you taking a leave of absence from work or needing to. And I keep getting like the energy of the take care. So there's two feelings here. It's like an advice for you to really take care of yourself, take care of your energy, your body, your mind. It's a huge month about self-care. But also I'm seeing like to take care about, you know, what you give into. Because I feel like for some of you, like you could be very defenseless during this time. And this could be also connected with your immunity being down, and hence you might get sick. So it's almost like an advice here to reinforce you to build strength, build immunity. And also in terms of a more psychological space, do the same, like strengthen your mind with positive thoughts. And I see you in environments where you're like having a hard time understanding what's going on. Like I see you very confused, almost like lost in translation. You hear it, but you don't understand it. Like whatever's being said around you, you don't understand it. There's like a difficulty making sense of what's being told, but you can also feel misunderstood in your environments or around people during this time. Again, and I see like silence is important. It's more like that's why you might feel inclined to write or find another way to put your thoughts and your emotions out there. Because in terms of relationships, I see a difficulty getting along from, you know, objective communication spaces. And I keep getting the word irrational. So there's something irrational haunting you. But it's powerful. It's like a feeling very powerful. You just you're not able to make sense of it. And this is like something that's holding you quite strongly during the month of September. Trying to decipher something or make sense of something. Yeah. 9 of Wands. You're not trusting the vibes. You're tense. You could be suspicious. This is also a card of paranoia. You could feel like hypervigilant. Like you feel like something you should be watchful or vigilant or defensive. You just don't know where the attack is coming from. So you have your guard up in a very like suspicious, tense way. You could feel like someone or something, again, is out to get you. Or, as I said, you feel like there's an energy responding to you this way, and you're like, why? It could also be like the other side of this is an external factor, such a relationship or any other situation, not opening up to you, not trusting you. And I see hurt feelings with this. So it could be personal in terms of, again, your closest relationships. Or for some of you Geminis, you could feel like someone didn't trust you with a problem. Someone didn't trust you with a problem or with something that were going on. And you're upset with this. You feel like there's something here about you feeling like someone didn't took you seriously, your friendship seriously. You're going to figure something out, but it's a process that it's unsettling. The Nine of Wands also many times is a card that for me speaks about having like some minor physical problems, headaches, you know, in particular, or issues with our jaw, teeth, bones, just not feeling as well, like having like an actual physical symptom that brings pain, or fever as well. So if you do feel anything physically in the month of September, it could be like a symptom as well of some sort of pain, like a pain with a meaning behind it for you. The energy of September for you is very complex. And it's almost like for you to learn to let go of the need to be accepted, or to be seen or understood, like the rigid need of this, because the more you try to be heard or convince anyone or anything about your truth, this is like there's a backlash. This is about you owning it to yourself, standing strong with this Nine of Wands, owning it to yourself, not going after validation. And that can be hard when we're dealing with people that we care about. But I see, like, if you seek a lot of validation during the month of September, you might end up feeling worse and not feeling actually whatever it is that you're trying to get. So this is why silence and being more about self-care, self-awareness, self-understanding, it's a better space for you to be in the month of, in your bubble, in your world. This is where you're protected. I also see like maybe there's something you're finishing up, like a cycle that it's wrapping up here. And you could be like slightly afraid of this ending. What's going to be next? Like what's going to happen next? Or you're afraid about not being able to, I see like concerned about not being able to make something happen, like a plan. You could feel like there's something holding you back, or something that you're missing, that you're waiting on to make a decision for your future. With this Two of Pentacles, might involve education or travel or career expansion, upgrades. It's like you feel stuck, like something is holding you in a moment in time in September that's uncomfortable. And it speaks about a space of needing to, as I was saying, like needing to acknowledge something that you've done, that you've learned, that you're learning, that you're improving at, solely by yourself. Nine of Pentacles. You have two nines in the world, so definitely there's a completion in the month of September for you, so that then you have your breakthrough with the Fool, and you start like a brand new chapter. But you don't trust this. You feel like there's a big risk. For some of you, the problem is that you feel like you're at risk, or something is risky. That's what could be activating your fears as well. Because this new comes with the Five of Wands. Tension, competition, conflict, disagreements. So you might have an idea about something you want to do, and other people are not collaborating. Or vice versa. Some people might try to convince you of something and you don't agree. And so that's going to bring up like an issue. And the main dominant message here for Geminis is to stay on your lane. Do not try to convince anything or anyone. Do you. because you have something new coming up later down the month. And the thing about it is that it's going to require for you to trust yourself, trust your vision, trust your ideas. And you might want support, and you might want company, or you might want that, you know, green light from people or from circumstances. And the green light might need to come from your own self right now, Gemini. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.